All right, in this video we're going to run through the programming logic of multiple start times, which we've gotten a lot of questions about, and so we wanted to make a video clarifying how the timer works with multiple start times. First of all, the scenarios where you might use multiple start times is if you had, and this is true for many people's yards, where you have a yard or a flower bed or lawn or something where you need to do watering in intervals so that the water has a chance to actually saturate and penetrate the soil between waterings so that you get the most efficient, deep root watering. And that's accomplished through multiple start times. So an example of that would be, instead of running your sprinklers for 20 minutes straight, run them for two 10-minute intervals and place maybe a half an hour space between each interval for the water to actually soak into the soil. And that prevents flooding or runoff. Soil can only soak in so much water in a given amount of time. So you need to give it sort of those breaks between. So let's give an example here. We're going to do a program. We're going to start with program A on this. Again, these timers have 3 programs. Each program can have up to 4 start times, and then you can give it run times of up to every day, or up to intervals of up to once every 30 days. You can do run times from 1 minute to 240 minutes. So there's a lot of flexibility in the timer. But let's go with the scenario that I just mentioned, where you're running the lawn and you want to do it once. You want to give it 20 minutes total, but you're going to give it 2 intervals of 10 minutes. So we're going to give it a first start time. Let's just say this is zone 1, so I'll get to that in the next step. And we're going to give that a start time of 5 a.m. Okay. Now we're going to run it for 10 minutes, which will go from 5 to 5:10, and then let's give it time to saturate the soil for 30 minutes, and then let's run it again for another 10 minutes at, let's say, 5:40. So we'll say 5:40. All right. So the run time for station 1, we would then want it to run for not 20 minutes, but 10 minutes, because it's going to run 2 times for 10 minutes. That's what we're telling it here. All right, it's going to start once at 5, and then another time at 5:40, running each time for 10 minutes. All right, and then we tell it how often. So let's say I wanted this to run on odd number days of the month. All right, and that way we are programmed. So this is going to be running every every odd day, and it's going to run once at 5 o'clock for 10 minutes, and then it's going to give a 30-minute break, and then once at 5:40 for 10 minutes. So that's a total of 20 minutes each time that it runs. So hopefully that answers the question. If you have any questions about this, we know it can be a bit confusing. Please let us know in the comments below. We'd be happy to answer those. Thanks.